Right, how's it going, Secret Family? I actually wanted just to put together this quick video and just show you exactly what I do in my business when I'm actually sitting down with somebody that's thinking about getting started, and basically how to show them the reasons why they would want a bigger package, okay? So this is what I do. I'm not saying that this is the only way you should do it. I'm just showing you what I particularly do in my business and what has shown to work for me. If your mentor does it a different way, you know, do it their way. But I just want to show you guys what I'm up to here. And the 4 main objections that I usually get is I don't have the money, I don't have the time, I'm not interested, or is this a pyramid? So I'm going to actually be addressing all of these objections and teach you how to really kind of go through them in an easy way. I'm going to really dumb it down and make it really simple for you guys. So we're going to role play this. Actually, this is gentleman right here is Chris Schweiss. He's actually a silver inside of Secret. So he's going to be role playing with me just to kind of show you guys exactly what we do. So this is after the presentation's over. We're sitting down, we're taking a look. He's not sure if he's going to get started or not, and we're just going to literally role play right now. So Chris, take a look at this. This is our application, and there's 3 different packages that we actually have. What I want to do is I want to show you this one first. Now, when I get involved in Secret, here's the thing, like, if you were my mother, I'm just going to be real with you, if you're my mom, like, I would not sign you up unless you got a 1450 package. And right now you're probably thinking, like, that's crazy. Like, why would you do that? Why would you want to charge your mom even more? It's because I want my mom to succeed. I don't want her to fail. Would you agree that's probably a good idea? Yeah. For sure. You would want your mom to succeed too, right? Yeah. So I want to make sure that I show you everything about exactly why you would want a bigger package, because the only reason I want to show this to you is not to sell you or close you on anything. I just want to show it to you because later on I don't want you coming back saying, like, man, why didn't you show that to me? You know what I mean? So that's the only reason I'm going to go over this with you, okay? So with the 1450 package, here, I'll just kind of draw this for you. This is Agent, and this is Bronze. By the way, viewers, normally I'm just writing this on a piece of paper. I don't have a whiteboard. I just have a piece of paper I'm writing it on. Okay, so let me ask you this question, Chris. Would you rather earn 10% commission off of what you and your team sell, off all the products, or would you rather earn 15%? 15%. For sure. That's like a good answer. I probably would have said the same thing. Would you rather earn 0% check match or a 20% check match? 20%. 20%. And just in case you don't know what check match is, that's if you were to sponsor me, if I made $1,000 this week, you would get an extra bonus of $200, okay? So what you're telling me, this is what you're telling me, is that you would actually like to get started as a bronze. Is that correct? Yeah. For sure. So normally to go bronze, you would actually need 25 people in your left leg and 25 people in your right leg to go bronze. But this, today only, what we're going to actually allow you to do is if you actually get started with the 1450 package, we're going to quote you as bronze for your first 12 weeks while we build you into a bronze. Does that sound like a good idea? For sure. So here's usually what happens is normally I show this to people and they're like, man, that's a lot of money, 1450. And I'm sure that's probably what you're saying to yourself right now. Definitely. Or that's what I said to myself too when I was taking a look at it. I was like, this is a lot of money. I don't know, like, how am I going to spend? Like, I don't have this much money to spend. Sure. But if you take a look at the paper here, it says actually $3,700 worth of products for $1,450. So let's just say worst case scenario, you get the big package. You go out there, you're MIA, right? You're missing in action. You're not answering my phone call. I'm trying to make you money, but you won't answer my phone call. You're in Cancun or something. You're stuck with $3,700 worth of product. You could make a profit off it. Would you agree? Yeah, if I sold it for, yeah. Regardless, right? You would make a profit. So it's a win-win situation, okay? But let me just make sure I show this to you. This is the main reason why you would want to get the 1450 package. Not only to go bronze and get paid more, but put your fingers together like that. And what I want you to do is go ahead and put it right here on your chin right here. On my chin? Yeah, go ahead. See, notice how you didn't put it on your chin? Yeah. Why didn't you do that? Because you didn't do it. You put it on your cheek. Exactly. Okay. So what we found is people do what you do, not what you say. So if you get the 1450 package, this is the first question that most people ask, the people that you know sponsor, that the first question they ask, like, what package are you going to get? What package did you get? I'll get whatever you got. And if you got a 1450 package, that means everybody in your organization, it's going to duplicate 1450 packages. Now, do you think you're going to make more money by duplicating 1450 packages or less money by duplicating 1450 packages? Probably more. More money, for sure. So you could see why it's a good idea. Yeah. Not only that, let me show this to you. This is crazy what the company's doing. I mean, literally, the CEO, out of his mind. The nicest guy in the world, but out of his mind. He's just giving money away. So check this out. If you get started with the 1450 package, what's going to end up happening is you're going to duplicate people that are going to get a 1450 package, right? And what's going to end up happening is if you do this within your first 28 days, Okay, so you got 28 days to do it. You have your own package. You sell a package in your left leg, sell a package in your right leg, and while you're doing that, you go out there and you get what's called 4 preferred customers. What is preferred customers? Basically, you just get 4 customers that don't want to be an agent that would like to pay $50 a month for their products. Okay, so you're getting $100 worth of products for $50 a month. They get a 50% discount. When you get this, not only do you get enroll for, pay no more. Sorry about the handwriting. Not only do you get enroll for, pay no more, so you don't pay for your monthly products every month, but we're also going to give you either $500 or a free iPad. Which would you rather have?
I think I'll probably take the iPad.
For sure, right? So for me, I would probably just take the $500 and then go buy the iPad, and so that the $500 counts towards my 6-figure ring. A good idea, right?
Idea.
So that's what we're going to allow you to do, and this is what's called going superstar. So all you do is you get a package in your left, package in your right. If it's premium package or above, you have a premium package or above, and you get 4 preferred customers within your first 28 days. You're going to earn $500 or a free iPad, and you actually get, it's called Superstar. So it's actually a position in our company that's called Superstar. And you'll actually get to walk the stage at Secret University and get a plaque in front of everybody, and everybody's going to love you and clap for you, and it's going to be awesome, and your team's going to see you up there. And if you're up there because you got Superstar, guess what your team's going to want to do?
Probably get the Superstar.
Exactly.
Get up on stage.
So everything duplicates, good or bad. So let me show this to you. So now we're going to try some objections, you guys. So tell me you don't have the money.
You know, I was working a lot, man, and just paid rent. And you know, it's the first of the month. Christmas is coming up. I'm kind of trying to buy some presents. I don't know if I have enough money to buy the big package now. Maybe later, but not now.
Sure. I definitely understand how you feel, man. I felt the same way when I was first taking a look at the information. Like, I'm sure you want it and you know it's a good idea, but it's like, man, I just don't have enough money.
Yeah.
So this is what I found is like, what's your favorite car?
Ferrari.
Okay, Ferrari. So if you have a dream car, it would be a Ferrari.
Yeah.
So this is what we found out is like, let's pretend I have the keys to a 2012 Ferrari right now with 0 miles on it. And I hand the keys to you, but you have to pay me $1,500. All I want is $1,500 for the Ferrari. Would you agree the Ferrari is worth more than $1,500?
Way more.
Way more. So would you find, if I told you right now you had to find $1,500 within 24 hours, would you find $1,500 within 24 hours to buy a Ferrari?
Buy a Ferrari.
Yeah.
Yes.
For sure. So it's not that you don't have the money, you definitely have access to the money. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
For sure. So what I found is in America, people know the price of everything, but the value of nothing. That's what I've learned in America. Like, you don't see people in America like getting in a rickety boat and paddling out to Mexico. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
We live in the land of opportunity, right? So you're looking at it, and you do have $1,500. You can find a way. But what I found is people will spend $1,500 on a Ferrari, but they won't spend $1,500 on an opportunity that'll eventually be able to buy them a Ferrari every day of the week. It's crazy to me, right? So, and here's another objection, you guys. We're going to go through the objections real quick right here. So tell me you don't have the money.
I don't have the money.
Perfect. So this is you. You're telling me that you don't have the money. Would you agree?
Right.
Okay. So let me ask you this question. Do you know people that are in your cell phone and on your Facebook? Do you know people that have money, that have jobs?
Yes.
For sure. So you would agree, even though you don't have money, you know people that have money. Everybody knows somebody that has money. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
For sure. So what's going to end up happening is I'm actually going to get started. I have money. I have enough gas to go meet up with these people that you know in your cell phone and in your Facebook. I'm going to go meet up with these people. You don't have money, but they have money. They're going to get started. They're going to find more people with more money and that are interested and maybe have eczema or whatever it may be. Or maybe, you know, everybody knows somebody that wants to make a little extra money, right? So what happens is I'm going to go out here and I'm going to recruit all these people for you, right, and with you. And what's going to end up happening is that's going to actually help you generate money. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
For sure. So don't let the excuse for you not to do the business is really the reason why you should do the business. Because you don't have money, how would it feel for you to not ever have to say that again?
Really good.
Awesome, right? So that's exactly the reason why you need to do the business is because you need money. Would you agree with that? For sure. Okay. So now what I want you to do is tell me you don't have the time.
I just don't. I mean, you know, when I get started in something like this, I want to be able to go full on, you know, all out, put everything into it, and you know, I don't working 50, 60 hours a week. I don't think I can really go all in and you know make any money right now, being so busy. For sure. I definitely know where you're coming from. I actually felt the same way when I first took a look at the information. I was working 55 hours a week, going to the swap meets on the weekends to make ends meet, and I was eating the top ramen diet. I don't know if you ever ate top ramen, you know, top ramen tapatio, top ramen parmesan. I was just trying to mix it up, make it taste better. But let me show you something. This is what blew me away, okay? So this is you. You don't have the time. Would you agree with that? Yeah.
So here's the thing. Would you agree that there's 24 hours in a day?
Yeah.
For sure. So we could all agree on that. Nobody would disagree that there's 24 hours a day. Would you agree that you have people in your cell phone and on your Facebook that actually have an extra maybe 5 hours a week?
5 hours?
Yeah.
A week?
A week?
Yeah.
You know some people that maybe have 10 hours a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know some people that have like 24 hours a day. You know that guy that's on the couch all the time?
Yeah.
Right? So you would agree there's all these people that have a little bit extra time. Even though you don't have time, you have a network of people that have a little bit of extra time. And guess what? I have time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take your contact list. I'm going to go meet up with these people that have extra time. I'm going to sit down with them, show them the information. We're going to go find more people that have a little bit of extra time. And you get to leverage your time. Eventually, you're going to get to the point where you got 5,000 hours worth of manpower done every 24 hours. That's why you see people in network marketing making $800,000 a month, because they leverage everybody else's time. Now, this is what's going to end up happening. Once we get these certain amount of people, that's going to end up generating you a certain amount of money, which, would you agree, would free up your time?
Good point, yeah.
100%. And now you have time for the business. And that's what I'm looking to do.
Okay.
Bam. You see that? So the next objection, give me another objection.
You know, just, it kind of looks like a pyramid, you know, like everyone else is making me money.
For sure.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's how I felt when I first took a look at it. I was
Yeah.
like, man, this thing's one of those pyramid things, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what do you mean by pyramid? What do you think a pyramid
It
is?
seems like I wasn't working and then everybody, you know, under me was working and I was making money off of them.
Okay. Where do you work right now?
I'm a waiter at a restaurant,
What's the restaurant called?
Black Angus Steakhouse.
Okay. So this is Black Angus,
Yeah.
right? So would you agree that, you know, there's a lot of people say it's the people at the top make all the money and you recruit people.
Yeah,
okay?
for sure.
So
That's what it
this
looks
is,
like.
would you agree that there's a CEO at Black Angus?
Yeah, I've never met him.
For sure. That's usually how it goes. Would you agree there's like a CFO, CMO, I don't even know the real names, but there's other upper management?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Would you agree that there's district managers?
Yeah.
Right? And then each one of those districts, there's these are regional managers. And in each one of those regions, there's district managers. Each one of those districts, there's store managers. Each store, there's key holders and shift managers. And then where are you?
That's me right there.
At the bottom. Who makes more money, you or the person at the top?
Person at the top, I hope.
And if you quit, are they going to go and recruit somebody else to come in to fill your position?
Yeah.
For sure. So this is what I found out. Everything in life is a pyramid. So the thing is a lot of people buy their broke friends and families things like they tell them, oh, it's a pyramid scheme, but really they don't even know what a pyramid scheme is. This is what I found out is most people that I ask what's a pyramid scheme, they don't even know the definition of a pyramid scheme. If you look it up in the dictionary, the Webster's dictionary, pyramid scheme is when you recruit somebody into a business, collect money, but there's no product or service that's being sold at all. Do we have a product here?
Skincare, yeah.
For sure. And also, I mean, think about L'Oreal.
Yeah.
Right? The highest end skincare cosmetic manufacturer on the face of the planet. They own 500 plus companies, Ralph Lauren, Giorgio Armani, right? We have kiosks in the middle of the mall. Do you think that L'Oreal's research department did a lot of research before they partnered with Secret?
Yeah.
Do you think you could do better research than L'Oreal, or do you think L'Oreal's probably better at that?
They're probably better.
For sure. Take a look at this. This is what's crazy too. You look at, right? You got Jesus. Even the church is a pyramid. You got the 12 disciples, right? Judas, he fell off, right? He sold God out, and then boom. Right? That's a pyramid. You look at, right, the president, and then we got the military. Everything's a pyramid in life. Let me actually tell you why everything's a pyramid, because the pyramid is the strongest structure on the face of the earth. It's the way everything works. Here's how I look at Secret, though. Instead of you being at the bottom and everybody at the top making money, we actually are giving you the opportunity where you could fill in your own pyramid. Does that make sense? Right? And then what's going to end up happening is not only, here's the thing, you are making money off the people below you, but you're also giving them their own opportunity to fill in their own pyramid.
Okay.
Would that be better than working at the bottom of somebody else's pyramid in corporate America?
Yeah.
For sure.
Get to the top.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Boom. Okay, give me another objection. You're not interested, I think,
yeah,
right?
I mean, I'm
okay.
just, it kind of makes sense, but I don't know if it's for me, you know, like skincare, I don't really use skincare.
For sure. I know what you mean, dude.
Yeah.
I'm a dude, you're a dude. Skincare, I was like, dude, am I about to be rolling around in a pink Cadillac?
No,
like,
pink
this
Cadillac.
is no good, right?
Yeah.
So here's the funny thing is you got to look at everything. I look at it from a perspective like the baby boomers, right? In the 1950s, when all the babies were born, here's the thing. I'm not passionate about selling diapers, and I'm sure you're not either.
Definitely.
But I'm smart enough to make a business decision to actually maybe start a companies like Hasbro, Pampers, Gerber, right? Because we have such a big baby boom population. What do babies have to do? Poop.
Yeah, bathroom.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it make good idea to start a diaper company, right?
Yeah.
So that's how I look at Secret. Take a look at this. So that whole baby boomer thing that we talked about earlier in the presentation, and how like Recover is like the new iPhone for your face. You know what I mean? Everybody's gonna buy it, right? So this is how I look at it though. If you're not interested, that's completely fine. Perfect, I'm glad you said that. That's exactly what this business is designed for, people that are not interested. Let me explain. This is you're not interested. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Let me ask you this question. If you were a vegetarian and you hated McDonald's, if I was to hand you a McDonald's, even though you're not interested in it, would you take it?
If I can make money.
For sure. You'd stand across the street with a clothespin on your pin and watch the cars go through the drive-thru all day.
Yeah.
Right? So here's the thing. You're not interested, but would you agree that you know people on your cell phone and on your Facebook that probably would be interested in making extra money right now?
Yeah.
For sure. Not only that, is you know people on your cell phone and your Facebook that have eczema, that have psoriasis, that have acne. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
For sure. So what's going to end up happening is you're not interested, that's fine. I am kind of interested now. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go out there and find the people that are interested, right, in your contact list. I'm going to get them started. We're going to help them find other people that are interested. What's going to end up happening is you're going to actually generate enough money to buy something that you're interested in, like that Ferrari one day. And then Mr. Uninterested becomes very interested. You see that?
Yeah.
So that's usually what happens. So if I was you, here's the thing is you're not interested, but I'm telling you right now, timing is everything. This is me, and I'm building 2 legs. I'm going to place you right here, and whether you like it or not, I'm placing people underneath you, underneath one of your legs. You're going to have a blown out leg. And whenever you do decide to come and run and roll with us, all you have to do is build this one other leg, and I'm going to help you build it, and it's going to be game over with your contacts.
Oh.
So this literally, you're only paying a certain amount of money for the position, but it's going to be worth thousands and thousands of dollars one day. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Boom. So that's how I deal with those objections, you guys. Now the last thing I forgot to go over is if you always start with the $14.50 package when you're trying to sit down and show somebody the information. The reason why you always start with the big package is because when you actually are done trying to sell this, and if it comes to the point where me and Chris, right, we're kind of like, it's at the point where it's like, dude, I don't have the money. And I'm like, okay, I understand. You don't have the money. Now it's like, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and get you the $550 package. And with the $550 package, you could still go ahead and get the Superstar bonus.
Really?
Yeah. Pretty awesome, right?
The iPad?
Yeah, the iPad or the $500. But this is what I think that we should do. I mean, if you want the iPad, that's awesome, but this is like a super huge idea because you would agree it's probably better to duplicate 1450 packs than 550 packs in your organization, right?
Yeah.
You'll make enough money to go buy your own iPad. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is what we'll do. We'll get you the 550 package, and what's going to end up happening is I'm going to help you go ahead and sell a 550 in your right? You got your 550. Sell a 550 in your left, and get your 4 preferred customers. And what we're going to do is we're going to take that $500 bonus, and we're going to actually put that towards your upgrade to upgrade you to the 1450 pack so that you could actually go ahead and be bronze for 12 weeks. So you can make more money. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. You remember the T-chart I made and how you make more money if you're a bronze? Yeah, does that sound like a good idea? Yeah. For sure. That's probably what we should do. Okay. Let's do it, man. Okay, so where would you like your checks mailed to? My house or your house? Mine. Right? So you guys see that? I took him from the 1450 pack and I made him feel good about buying a 550 pack. A lot of people, what they'll do is they'll start with the 150 and then try to work their way up, or start with a 550 and work their way up. It's just that you're not going to, your ratio isn't going to be as high as if you just start with a 1450 and go to the 550, because now he feels comfortable and he feels like he won. Because now he got the 550, and now he won, I won because I sold a 550. We could get him a Superstar bonus, and we'll get him to the 1450. So here's the other thing, you guys. If it gets down to the point where you're sitting down with somebody, and it's literally at the point where they just do not want to get started. They're just, no, you even showed them the timing and everything like that of getting a position and an investor spot and everything, and they just don't want to do it. This is what I do, and I'm telling you guys, this works 98% of the time. Literally 98% of the time. What I'll do is first of all, before I even sit down with these people, I build rapport with them and find out what their life, because who are you to sit down with somebody and sell them on something, an opportunity, if you don't even know who they are? So make sure before you even sit down with these people, family, occupation, recreation, motivation. It's called form. You're going to want to form them. Family, occupation, recreation, motivation, or money. Just ask them about their family. Where do they live? What do they like to do for fun? Where do they work? All this different stuff. Because here's the cool thing. If Chris was to tell me, right, if I asked you earlier in the conversation, like, where do you work? Do you like your job? Okay, you don't like your job. What do you not like about your job?
Long hours, same thing every single day. It's boring. Man.
So you're telling me if you could find something where it wasn't the same thing every day and you didn't have to work long hours, you'd be happy?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. What do you like about your job?
that I can interact with people and that, you know, I get to meet people, you know, bartending and stuff. I get to meet new people and, you know, money's okay, decent money. Could use more though.
Money,
Yeah.
okay, cool. So now I know that about him. I'm gonna get into the presentation, right? And then when he comes at me with, I'm not interested, what is it that you're not interested in? Making more money or having more time? Like we were talking about earlier, you were interested in more time, right?
Oh, absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? So you could actually use that. It's kind of like what I call it filling your shotgun. When you first sit down with somebody, find out everything, their hot buttons is what it's called. Find out what their why is. Find out what they like. Find out what they don't like. Find out their hot buttons, and it's kind of like loading your shotgun. So at the very end, you could actually unload the shotgun, and you're not literally killing them, but you're using everything that they want to show them that they could get that here through secret with this opportunity, because chances are they're not going to get it at their job. So that's why I show that to them. So that is that, you guys. But here's the main thing. When it gets down to the point, and this is what I was talking about, where they're just no, they don't want to do it, and there's nothing we could do. I can't tell them anything. This is what I usually do. I'll sit down and I'll say, hey, here's the thing, Chris, I know you don't want to do it, you're not interested, but I'm really interested in just kind of getting to know you and just kind of building a friendship with you, because, you know, it's always good to, you know, have contacts with people and network. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
For sure, because you never know. I might be in a position one day where I might need help, and, you know, I could maybe call on you for something. So this is what I want to do, is I want to actually sit down and I just want to figure out, you know, your why. Is that okay? Like the reason why you would, like, what is the reason why you would, I mean, I'm sure you want to make extra money one day. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
For sure. So like what would money, like if I were to give you all the money in the world, right, and you had all the money, where's the first place you would spend it?
On a 6-month vacation.
6-month vacation, okay. So 6 months vacation, where would you go?
Probably to, I would say Indonesia and surf.
Indonesia. Awesome. Perfect. And then you would surf. That's huge, dude. I've been skating for 18 years.
Nice.
Almost went pro. Snapped my ankle on a 13-stair handrail, so that wasn't good. So cool. So you would surf, and you'd take me, of course, right? For sure. That's why I'm networking with you, man. I know you're going to be rich one day. So check it out. So you're going to go vacation, Indonesia. You're going to go surf. What else would you do with your money? Would you help out family? Would you retire somebody? What would you do?
Definitely, you know, start with a cancer research fund or some sort of organization that donates to cancer research. Perfect.
Cancer research. Awesome, dude. Yeah, I actually had a couple of people from my friends actually pass from that, so that's huge. I definitely know where you're coming from there. Anything else that you would do with the money?
Definitely, you know, upgrade my house. And
how much would you want to spend on your house to upgrade it?
Depending on how much I was making relatively, you know, but I'd like to, I mean, I'd love to
If
live
you had
on the
all the
beach
money in the
somewhere.
world, what would you do?
I would probably live in Santa Barbara, right on the water there, Rincon area.
Cool. So if you guys see what I'm doing, I'm just gonna, I'll go through his why and I'll find out what the things that he likes, and then I'll actually talk to him about the things that I like and what my why, the reason why I'm doing the business. I want to retire my dad. I'm sick and tired of seeing him work every day of his life. My mom needs medical attention. You know, she lost her medical benefits. My dad used to work at Hostess and it went bankrupt, so he just lost his job. So my family's struggling. My brother's a car mechanic and he's making barely anything. My sister's a teacher. And, you know, she's passionate about what she's doing, and I just want to be able to help her as well. You know, and just, it's tough, you know, and if I know, here's the thing, as I'm looking down the tunnel of my life at my job that I was working, right, and I'm looking down the tunnel, and I said, is there a potential chance that maybe there's a light at the end of the tunnel that I could retire one day? And I was looking at that tunnel, and I didn't see it. I didn't see retirement, because retirement, it just doesn't exist anymore. You know what I mean? Social Security is going to be gone by the time we're that age, right? And I looked down the secret tunnel, and I was looking at the leverage of building a distribution network and earning residual and passive income, whether you work or not. And I asked myself, is there a potential chance? Is there a chance I could retire? Is there a light at the end of the tunnel? And yeah, there is a light there. So would I rather give myself no chance at all, or would I rather give myself a chance?
A chance. A
chance, for sure. So you can kind of see where I'm coming from. Like, let me ask you this question. Do you see yourself with what you're doing right now, if you continue to do what you're doing, do you see yourself going on vacation to Indonesia and surfing? Do you see yourself donating a lot of money to cancer? Do you see yourself going out there and doing an upgrade on your house, a huge upgrade, and living in Santa Barbara? 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now, if you continue to do what you're doing, do you see that in your future?
No.
No. So would it be a good idea to maybe go on a path and maybe change? Because what I found is the reason why most people are stuck where they're at their whole entire life and that they can't get ahead is because they never change. You have to change something in your life. So if we could change something and do something different for the next 5, 10, 15 years, don't you think it would make sense? Just making extra money on the side with Secret, not getting interfering with your work or your school or your girlfriend or anything else. If we could just do something on the side, generate extra money, eventually to the point, do you think that there's a light at the end of the tunnel there that you might actually be able to get these things maybe one day?
Possibly, yeah.
So would you rather give yourself no chance at all or give yourself a chance?
A chance.
Let's do it. Welcome to the team. See? So what I do, you guys, is no matter what, I always do the blueprint. The only reason you sit down and do a presentation for somebody is to book, every time you do an appointment, is to book the very next appointment. That's the only reason you do the appointment, is to book the next appointment at that appointment. If you're not doing that, you're doing the business wrong, I'm telling you. So the only reason I sit down and do the presentation is to book the blueprint. The only reason I do the blueprint is to book their wow party. The only reason I book their wow party is so that I could sign up their friends and family and do their blueprints. The only reason I do their blueprints is I could go do their wow parties. And it just grows and grows, and I develop people along the way as they watch me do the blueprints, do the wow parties. And the only reason I do blueprints and wow parties is to get people to Secret University. That is the most important thing on earth, is Secret University, is getting your bachelor's degree, getting your massive bank account, doing that. This is the most important thing, I'm telling you guys. And the only reason I get people to Secret University is because I want to actually get them out to the regional. This is huge. This is where everybody that's making $10,000 a month and above is going to be there. Everybody's making money at this event. And you get the concept of total immersion, right? It's my friend Joseph Valenzuela, he actually took French, right? A lot of you guys may have took a foreign language in high school or college or whatever it may be. Most people aren't fluent in that language. What he did is he totally immersed himself, became a foreign exchange student, and actually went out to France and lived there for a whole semester. He learned more French in that semester than he did in the 4 years of being in high school. So that's all we're doing with this, is we want to totally immerse you in an environment where everybody speaks money and knows how to make money, so that you're totally forced to learn how to make money. And that's exactly what we're doing with the regional events. The only reason why I get people to the regional event is to actually give them enough vision when they see 3,000 people sitting there and Isaac Ben-Shabbat hit the stage and all the top incrementers totally immersing us with their knowledge and we're learning from them. The only reason I do that is so that eventually I could get them to the international convention. And ladies and gentlemen, when you get somebody to the international convention, that's when they have officially become a secret agent. I strongly believe that the only people that are actually officially secret agents are the people that go to the international convention, because those are the people that succeed.